How's it going, folks? Back on the road to rank 1. We're currently 1544. Not bad. Using this account rather than the main because it's a bit higher rated at the moment. I built a new Glalie squad. I was gonna save this for maybe a tournament, but there won't be any tournaments for a while. I'll probably just ladder with it. It's pretty... I mean, when you see Glalie, you probably expect something like this anyway, a simple aggressive spikes squad. So let's go ahead and create spikes. Yeah, check out my other Glalie team showcase vid if you want to learn a bit more about Glalie. It's an interesting spiker. It's able to 1v1 a Zapdos lead. It's probably, in my opinion, the best spikes lead. Because it's pretty guaranteed to make at least one spike against most leads. And then against like a Suicune lead here, against Zapdos lead. Against certain leads, it's actually really strong. Like right here, we're going to literally make 3 spikes. And now we get to Explosion. I don't think that he has a Gengar either, because Magneton, Suicune, doesn't look like Gengar. My nicknames are various references to the TV show Mad Men, if you guys get these references. Oh, it's Protect on this. Damn. That's interesting. Sorry, Endure. Not Protect. Do they go Timid on the Protect set? To outrun... To outrun... Thingo? Very descriptive, Jim. To outrun Aerodactyl. Which actually they still can't outrun. At max. Is this right? They hit 393? Okay, let's try this. I don't believe he's able to outrun us. Okay, we've taken a Toxic. Okay, he can spam Endure, I guess. But that only works once for him. I think it's 50-50, just like Protect to work multiple times, I think. Let's go to Gengar, the backbone of America. Let's simply T-Bolt. I don't know, he could have, he could easily have a Claydol here. Definitely a Claydol would make sense on this team, so bit unfortunate that I had to take that Gengar damage there. Let's go to Tar. Okay, great outcome. We've created Sand and... Ah. I thought he would actually go to Suicune. Didn't think he would risk me dancing up, HP bugging, or even crunching. Alright, I'll just crunch him down, I guess. Let's go to Moltres, actually. I think going Moltres is sensible. We can save this health. Oh, it's Doug. I'm actually running Protect on Molt to make me a bit better against Choice Band users. Oh, Toxic. Would he be Choice Band with Toxic? I imagine so. Or maybe... I mean, he doesn't have lefties, right? So he's probably Choice Band. Lax. I think I'll just Rock Slide against this. We eliminate a Celebi. Oh, we miss. Unfortunate. We take some more Toxic Chip then. Hopefully we just hit this one. Yeah, there you go. I reckon Aerodactyl kind of looks like Lee Garner Jr. from Mad Men. The CEO of Lucky Strike Cigarettes. Don't you reckon he kind of looks like him? Any Mad Men fans? Alright, I'll just Rock Slide here. I'm about to die anyway. Maybe get the flinch. There you go. Took out a Suicune. Now we get momentum on our next switch in. Sounds good to Jim. Sounds good to me, folks. What do you reckon? We go... This is actually a little bit of a tough one. I think that expending Tyranitar makes sense. It's half health, it's unlikely to do much, but losing health on Molt, Gengar, or Swampert might actually be much more impactful, comparatively. Let's go ahead and crunch him. And I think get Molt in here. Oh, sunny day, interesting. Oh, it's Lumberry Doug. Alright, so obviously he has a, like... Oh, he can't fit... No way can he fit Rock Slide. I think he's pretty... Clearly got, like, a... Weather Reset Mon here, so like a Heracross or something. And so I can just explode here. So getting Gengar in there was important. He was trying to set up for the Heracross last to activate the berry. Alright, let's queue again. Glalie Gaming. Back to my roots a bit with the Moltres Spikes. Always been my favorite sort of team style. And right here, I think the correct line against this is to just simply make a spike. Let's talk about this in my other Glalie vid. You know, if they're mixed Ments or Pursuit Tar, if they're mixed Tar or Pursuit Tar, you actually live and get to make a second spike. And they also risk Fire Blast miss. There you go. You can see this in action a little bit. I think that this is worthwhile for sure. Let's make another one. And then I can go to Swampert. He also revealed Crunch, which represents... That represents slower than this Swampert. If he clicked Brick Break, I may not have known. I think clicking Brick Break was wiser to conceal the set, especially because he didn't seem to have... Oh no, he didn't reveal leftovers, but it was still concealed. Okay, I think pumping is probably the way to go here. Blissey in. Interesting. Go for a Focus Punch. Seems sensible. Oh, he actually tossed. Alright. Didn't expect that. We'll just Earthquake then. Alright. I wouldn't have pumped, so not too bad. I'm gonna go Moltres first because a Gengar in the face of a Swampert is either gonna click Will-O-Wisp or HP Grass, both of which Moltres doesn't mind. And then we can go to Tar on probably a Thunderbolt. And then right here I can click Crunch. And I'm well positioned. If he goes Blissey, I sub. If he goes Tar, I just go to Swampert probably. If he goes Forretress, he's dead to Fire Blast, because I also am running Fire Blast. Alright, he probably thinks I'm Pursuit Tar, so he's gonna, yeah. See, if I just click Crunch, I represent Pursuit Tar, so... He doesn't know. Alright, what do you do here? He's probably gonna click a Water move, so it might be wise to just... sack this Tar so I can safely get like Gengar in. Or something. My Swampert is really strong here now that Gengar's down. Everything's weak to like EQ plus Punch combo. Interesting scenario for Jim. I'm thinking. You could even just go to Swampert. That wouldn't be too bad. I think that this Tar, maintaining it as a threat, is actually such a threat. If I ever get in on Blissey, I can sub up for free. I have he can't break sub with Toss, and then I can really threaten everything. I think actually you go Swampert here. And I did luckily dodge the pump. I do wonder what I should click here. Maybe pump myself is the best way to go. Click Ice Beam so I don't put him into Torrent. And then another pump or EQ will get him. If you're at 33% health or below with Swampert, you do more damage with water moves, so I still put him in Torrent. Oh, but he didn't click it. No, I'm in Torrent. Okay, let me check. Because he seems to be pretty offensive as well. I did a lot of damage there. Looks like he's actually just standard. So I got a pump to kill. Nice. Okay, I think that was a really good trade. That was really great. Alright, this is Swampert in. I lack much rock resistance, actually. You know what? I'm actually considering sacking my arrow. Oh, this is interesting. Arrow could be a problem for me. He obviously can't really click Rock Slide. That would be foolish, potentially. Alright. I think the play is to go to Arrow. Looks weird, but if he's locked into Rock Slide, I know that he's locked into Rock Slide, I can go back Swampert, know that I'm safe, and then shoot off a pump. If he clicks Double Edge, I don't get too hit by it, so, and then I also don't risk losing health on Gengar. Gengar important, it has Boom, it is able to spin block, and it's pretty, I think it's a lot more valuable than Aerodactyl in this game. And now a Rock Slide kind of goes crazy for me. I think that I just Rock Slide this Tar, and I'd live a Crunch. That was essentially a Crunch. The Pursuit with crit damage. That's kind of funny. We didn't get the thing there. Alright, I'm actually going to go to Swampert because I will chip heal while I kill this thing. Let me just check if I can actually kill it with Ice Beam. Not after that chip heal, so... Let's click Earthquake. We've chip healed twice now. That's 16% health we've regained. And I will die to a Double Edge. I think the play here is to go to Moltres and click Will-O-Wisp. Now my Tar can get a sub up, which will allow me to chip Aerodactyl once. And this will kill this Bliss, and then his arrow now has to lock into something. There you go. Now I can go Swampert and go for, I believe Ice Beam will kill. So I don't have to risk a miss. There you go. So that was slightly dangerous because of the team's kind of weak to rock. This is why I run Protect Moltres, because it lets you scout what they lock into with arrow. So as you can see there, even though our only rock resist is an offensive Swampert, which is a bit flimsy, we can still make it work. You know, I was able to just sack, or be willing to sack Aerodactyl, knowing that I can maintain it versus Gengar. And then Gengar, we've got like immunities to everything he can do. So, worked out there, but we potentially have problems with Aero. Alright, I guess I can do one more. Let's do one more. Sounds fun. See if we've got any comments to respond to. Giuseppe has asked, could you make a good team with Regirock? I think that the third is the only gen where it gets a shot at being good. New subscriber, by the way. Love Gen 3 content. Thank you, Giuseppe. Yeah, Regirock is not bad in Gen 3. It's a bit hard to build with. I've never really built with it successfully myself. It's like, I don't really know where you would fit it. I think in CI6, I saw ABR use it recently. That's like the highest level invite-only singles ADV OU tournament, so seeing it there means like, whoa, this is actually kind of good then. If you see something in CI6, it gives it a little bit more legitimacy for sure, and we've seen Regirock a couple times, I think, in CI6, so yeah. I want to try building with it. I'm just not sure where to begin with it. I think I have seen it on boom spam teams, because Regirock gets like a lot of good utility moves. Counter, super power. It's one of the few things that gets super power that's actually viable. It gets explosion. Explosion's always good. Yeah, it's an interesting Pokemon, because straight rock type is like good in some ways, bad in others. It's a pretty good switch into Snorlax, and you can live a hit from Tyrant Killer with superpower. Alright, so versus Metagross lead, I never know if I should Spike or go to Moltres. Let's try going to Moltres this time. I guess the mash attack raise. I mean, that's okay, I'm forcing him out anyway. So hopefully Glalie gets a better entry point later. I wonder if he will... I'm going to click Will-O-Wisp. I don't think that he's going to stay in mash again. He's clearly banned. I think even if he does stay in mash, I live. Right? Yeah. If I hit the Wisp, that is. Alright. We've burned the tar. No Lumberry, no lefties. Unless I'm stupid and the lefties doesn't happen in that way. Nope, he's just no lefties. Okay, interesting. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna have problems with this Metagross, I'm realizing. This Metagross is gonna be an issue for me. Because it just kills me next time. I don't have a great... Might be worth chucking some defense on this Moltres, creeping down the speed a little bit. Clicked Fire Blast. It's a Salac Berry. Alright, we can protect and he's dead. And even if he switches out, I also don't mind. Celebi is faster than me. Okay. So, probably gonna click Psychic. Oh, Ancient Power. Alright, I'm gonna sub here. Not likely to be... Interesting. I was gonna say not likely to be Giga Drain, but there's Giga Drain. What the hell? Ancient Power Giga Drain is very unusual. That's so just an absurd set. Swords Dance, Giga Drain, Ancient Power, HP Fighting. But honestly, I'm fine with this. It's gonna die now. It's not gonna sub past or anything. I think we want Glalie in. If meta comes in, I'll just make a spike. At least be able to pressure it that way. Now I can force it out with Molt. I don't think we're getting much better than this in this game. I guess I could have gone Glalie against this Celebi, but I would have taken an Ancient Power. That's a bizarre Celebi. I think I'm pretty damn weak versus Metagross. This is going to be an issue. This guy just hates leftovers, huh? Brick break. It's banned, right? It's not. It's mixed mince without leftovers. This guy's confusing me to death, folks. I'm getting confused to death. Goes lax. I need this Gengar. Earthquaking this is worthwhile for me. This thing is too threatening. Let's have Gengar in here. Guess we'll go Swamp It here. Hydro Pump is a mid-ground between... You reckon he goes Mence on my threatened Earthquake? Alright, I'll just pump because... Now I can probably Ice Beam. Mental Calc. This is such a weird one. What's last? He did it. He clicked Dragon Claw. I'm actually just so flabbergasted by this game. I'm going to lose all my damn points that I've earned through this. Whoever you are, you've successfully confused me to death. You don't lose leftovers on anything. You got... Okay, man. Yeah, probably IHB Grass. It's a situation where I have no clue how to estimate the kind of plays my opponent's going to make because their sets are total nonsense, but then, you know, they predict the Gengar coming in on the HB Grass. That's just not something I expected. I'm just going to be honest. Based on the quality of this guy's team and the sense that it made, I was like, okay, he's going to probably just click HP Grass in the face of my Swampert. That was my prediction, and I was wrong. And I guess I will minus 31 for losing there. And that's just what happens. Alright. Good. GG. I got defeated. Alright, I guess I'll leave it at that. That's an unfortunate note to end it on, but it happens sometimes. It's... You know? That's how it goes. Okay. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.